Welcome back to HDC, folks. Hope everyone's doing well. So there are times in America when you go into a bank, grocery store, perhaps a gas station, and somebody walks in strapped like there's a kid in a car seat ready to rob the place. It's kind of become a norm, unfortunately, just like Hunter Biden doing cocaine in the White House. How's that been going for you, bud? I mean, your health deteriorating at all? Oh, sorry, I didn't see your teeth there. It's funny, BLM is trying to get rid of everything white nowadays, except for Hunter Biden's cocaine in the White House. It's funny how people can just, make exceptions on their principles. Isn't that funny? No. It's not. But it's kind of interesting how people are almost getting used to robbers coming in and trying to take their hard-earned money, especially after the IRS has taken their cut. Well, in this case, this is probably one of the funniest robberies I have ever seen. And this should be a lesson to all robbers out there. You better step your game up because people are either going to shoot you or they're going to completely ignore you. Before we start though, guys, big thanks to Blackout Coffee for sponsoring today's video. Amazing business. I know the owners personally. A couple of guys whose principles do not change on how they view America. Amazing coffee. My favorite is Brutal Awakening. For the flavored side, Irish Cream is just outstanding. For every bag of coffee they sell, they donate 2 cups of coffee to our active troops. They have a bunch of awesome gear. They got mugs, they got these awesome shirts. So we're putting a discount code below the video. Go support an awesome company and get you some awesome gear and coffee. So, the location of today's robbery is in Atlanta, and it's on Piedmont Street. Let me just make sure I get the name right. It is called the Nail First.
A man storms into the Nail First salon on Piedmont.
Oh, so this robber just thought because it had first in it, that's the first place he's gonna go rob today? Okay, bad decision, buddy. Now, before we even get into the video aspect of this, what is the risk versus reward on this one? I mean, it's a nail shop. And Jesse Pinkman definitely doesn't own one of them.
This is a squeaky clean, highly profitable, at least potentially, local institution. Wait!
So once again, what's the risk versus reward here? A couple of years in prison versus like maybe a couple $100? Looks like someone didn't make a pros and cons list before this. I don't know, who knows? Maybe his girlfriend's super into nail polish and they didn't just want to go out and buy some, so he's like, oh, there's a nail shop right there. I'll just go steal all of theirs. Once again, I don't know really how much that costs. I went once with my ex, and probably never do that again, but I mean, at best, a couple of $100. So that's where we're at on this one. So here we are in the nail shop, and people are just hanging out, having a nice day, and there's this woman in a mask. Looks like she's a nurse or something, and she's sitting there eating cherries. It's a weird thing to eat in public. What is wrong with you? Where are you spitting the seeds out? And then we see this guy walking up in broad daylight with no mask and probably no gun. And then boom.
Everybody get down! Give me all your money!
Dude, where is your gun? Where's a bag when you need one? Okay, here we go. Hey, give me your stuff. No, it's right there. See it? No, that's not my finger. It's a gun. If I may, sir, your hand in a woman's purse says 2 things. First off is that you don't have a gun. If you had a gun and you're doing a robbery, if you get arrested, they're going to search your bag. Like you're getting a gun charge with the robbery, regardless. So why not just pull it out if you have it? I mean, if I was in there, I'd be like, do you really have a gun in there, sir? Okay, let me see it. Actually, wait, let me show you mine first. You're really gonna like it. And the second thing, your hand in a Gucci bag or whatever it looks like says, you're scared. You think that somehow you robbing a place without a gun is gonna be better for you. Well, if this was in Texas, you'd probably be very wrong. So anyways, he thinks he's all badass, and this woman who's sitting here eating her cherries literally doesn't stop. She's just, oh, this guy.
Everybody get down! Give me all your money! It's got the boxes! Give me all your money!
I mean, you put the fear of God into her, man. Good job. Then the guy who's working the cash register, probably the owner of the place or knows the owner, you know how these places are, he gets addressed and doesn't even stop his phone call.
Yeah! Where's the money? Give me the money! Where's the money?
Probably like, hey, honey, yeah, there's some weird dude in here right now, but I gotta go finish the client off in the back, but yeah, let me know how it goes. He looks at the robber like he's a lizard and he forgot to shapeshift. He's like, can I fucking help you, sir? You lost?
Everybody give me everything!
Okay. Can you be a little more specific? Everything? You want my boots? They're a little old. How about this stick of gum in my pocket? I mean, how bad are you hurting for stuff? Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, somebody dropped a penny on the ground. Here, you want that? You saying give me everything is pretty all-inclusive, right? So people are probably a little bit confused by what you just said. Then you go to the lady in the corner and she looks like she doesn't speak a lick of English. And she's just looking at you like, give you everything? I'm not taking my top off in public. I mean, you did say everything, so does that include shirts?
Where's the money?
So he stops asking everyone in complete disbelief. He's still got his hand in this woman's purse he probably stole earlier, and he's just looking around in his rip-off sunglasses like, what is going on? This is pretty funny stuff, but I have to ask, where are the customers' guns? Where is the person who's running the store's gun? Obviously, this guy probably didn't have a gun, but what if he did? If the dude really had a gun, he probably would have pulled it out once people were like, no, dude, I'm not giving you the $20 I brought for my nails. So what if he decided to, I don't know, just shoot one of the ladies in the corner? Who knows what people are willing to do for a couple $100 nowadays? These are not outrageous questions. People get shot all the time during robberies, yet no one in this store had a gun. Just another perfect example of why everyone who is an American who believes in the Second Amendment needs to carry a gun. It shouldn't be an option. It should be like putting on socks in the morning. Because you never know when you might be next. You never know, one day you may be pumping gas and somebody tries to rob you. Our forefathers did not create the Second Amendment just because they felt like being generous. They created it because they understood that there is evil in the world and that we need to protect ourselves, our communities, and this country. Something to think about.